raise an important issue also, that
if not all members are on board, meaning not everyone understands what is being voted on at that point, that and then it simply is adopted, does that not taint the process?
So, Mary, that's a particularly difficult issue in relation to politics. And I say that cautiously because if the court is to listen to that record, it's clearly a large part of it is around political posturing. And it does raise the question as to what is the appropriate threshold, the appropriate point at which a chairperson can say, I've formulated the correct question, I've asked it, I've put it to the vote. The committee has spoken, and I'm carrying that. And I would submit, and certainly
that is one way of looking at it. There's also another way. In particular, if you have regard to all the questions that have been asked by the MKP, Mr. Brian Molefe, Mr. Burke, then it's Mr. Van Rooyen of the MKP again, then Mr. Molefe again. The timestamp here that I've got in the record is 0947, paragraph 114.12. Mr. Molefe said that Mr. Beasley had stated as part of his motion that Action SA did not support VAT and asked whether that was part of what we have just adopted. So there was massive confusion. But why did the chair, as my learned sister has indicated, so adamant and eager to adopt this? For what possible reason?
Justices, I can't take it beyond referring the court to what I've said already.